for our seniors. Woo! Welcome once again. Give a round of applause for our visitors. Woo! And another round of applause for our men's night. Woo! We will be doing a quick prayer and then following with the national anthem. Please bow your heads. Dear Jesus, thank you for this evening. Thank you for allowing us to come out with such lovely weather. I just ask that you please be with our team and the other team as well. Help them have a good sportsman-like game. Keep everyone safe, healthy, and strong, and make it a good game. We love you. In Jesus' name, amen. So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming,
Dallas Christian and Southwestern Adventist here tonight in our second of a doubleheader after the women's game ends in a 0-0 draw. Chris Shima, glad to be back with you. Knights and Crusaders, SWAU coming in 3-3-1, 3-2 at home, 1-0-1 in the Southwest region. And for the Crusaders, they're 4-5, 1-0 in the region. Let's meet the starting lineups first for Dallas Christian. Their backup keeper getting the start today. It's Edwin Beltran. Alexis Hernandez, their normal starter in front of the net, but it's Beltran today. Also starting today for the Crusaders, number 3, Melvin Nunez. Number 4, Jose Ramirez. Number 5, Kevin Melendez. Number 6 is Giovanni Ledesma. Number 8 is Jaden Olguin. Number 14, Francisco Govea. Number 18, Ethan Mendia. Number 19 is Chris Perez. Number 20, Brian Lara. And number 22 is Jesus Abeja. And now for your Knights, starting on senior day in front of the net, it's number 1, that's Logan Vega. Also starting today is number 3, Alejandro Avila. Number 7 is Edgar Alvera. Number 9, Miles Morton. Number 10, Jared Hernandez. Number 12 is Daniel Reyes. Number 14, David Hernandez. Number 17, Eric Trejo. Number 20 is Fernando Navarro. Number 24, Dwight Hudson. Number 28 is Dallas Fuentes. As we're underway, Knights are in the whites and Crusaders in the white. Knights are in the black. Be interesting to see how both of these teams come off a couple of big games. A little bit disappointing trip to Arlington for the Knights. They drew 1-1 at Arlington after defeating Arlington pretty handily here at home earlier in the season. Daniel Reyes with the lone goal in that game, and then Dallas Christian coming off a big win at Ozark on Saturday. They won that game 6-0. They start the game off with a foul here, so it'll be a free kick for the Knights in the opening minutes, and Trejo will take it. And we don't know what happened because the camera didn't move with the ball. We do know that on the near side, Hudson trying to stay on the ball. It looks like it's going to be a throw. All right, sorry, folks. Had to just kind of wake the camera people up over there. Over on the far side, Govea trying to run it down for the Crusaders, and instead it goes for a goal kick. And that gives us a chance to talk about the senior today, Logan Vega. This is his third game, his second start of the season, and a 1.76 goals against average. He's made 9 saves, 82% save percentage, and boy, he had a tremendous save in that victory over Cedar Valley, one of the rare, if not only, victories over a junior college. Logan Vega made the save that made that victory possible late in that one. And as Knights fans have known, we have had buffering kind of all season long with the internet. It held up pretty good during the women's game, but that doesn't mean that it won't be hit or miss here tonight. So right now it's down, and once it's back up, we'll get back to game action. Okay, we're back to action. Dallas Christian and the Southwestern Adventist Knights here tonight. Chris Sheeman back with you. This is a series Dallas Christian has won 4 of the last 5. Dallas last year won handily up in Dallas. It was a 7-0 win for the Crusaders. Last night's win was in 2021. It was 4-3 in overtime. As Beltran clears that out, it'll be a throw-in for the Knights. Jared Hernandez is going to give way to Hudson. Dwight Hudson with 2 assists on the season. Reyes plays it into the box. Martin was trying to get there, but Beltran makes a play on the ball. Here is Ramirez for Dallas Christian. Dallas Christian will go back on the road Wednesday. They're going to be at Central Christian College. This is the final home game for Southwestern Adventist and the start of a 5 games in 7-day stretch that will conclude Sunday. So they play today, then they're off tomorrow and Wednesday, and then they play at Randall Thursday, and then the Adventist tournament Friday, Saturday, and Sunday that will take place at Oakwood University. So a huge week for Knight soccer wraps up with the final home game here tonight. Medina, he's at far side. Ramirez back to him. Medina on the deflection, Melendez. Avila got in the passing lane. Dallas Christian maintains possession. Medina again trying to set something up. It was off the body of Abeda. Here is Perez. Over on the far side, Nunez fires it right to Logan Vega. Olguin. Now Govea into the box. And Hudson just got enough of it to clear it away. This Knights team with 18 goals against 21 allowed, 13 assists on those 18 goals, 4.8 shots on goal per game. 9 different players have scored this year. 12 players have at least 1 point, either a goal or an assist or a combination. At least 12 players have at least one of those. And the Knights have entered the NCCAA poll. Somebody was watching our last broadcast against Cedar Valley when the Knights beat a JUCO. The Knights are now number 10, and we believe it's likely the first for any program at Southwestern Adventist in its history. So the Knights are 10th in the latest poll. Somebody, I'm taking credit for it. Somebody was watching, or at least a couple people who vote were watching. 10 of them. I think 11 points we got. But well-deserved honor. This is a young team and a team that has competed against some big programs, including Pensacola Christian, who Dallas Christian also played. If you'll remember, all the way back on August 24th, the Knights played Pensacola Christian. Then they played Dallas and beat them in a tight one. So both of those games were 1-goal games. Dallas Christian lost to them 3-2. Nice pressure here. Beltran stays calm, makes a play on it. No whistle there. Player tripped up, and it rolls back to Beltran here in the 10th minute. On the near side, Abea. Header on the far side, Trejo. throw it into Ledesma. Dallas Christian. And a bad pass there. Ramirez didn't exactly give it full effort, but it'll be a Knights throw on the far side of your screen. That poll, by the way, came out on October 3rd. There will be a new poll released tomorrow. And it'll be interesting to see, does that 1-1 draw at Arlington, a team that Southwestern Adventist beat handily at home and struggled with on the road, will that impact things? Will that push the Knights out of that top 10 poll? We'll see how tonight goes. I'm sure there might be some poll voters watching. On the volley, Laura too high. Here in the 12th minute, a goal kick to come. So that'll be interesting. The dynamics kind of at play there. I thought, if anything, we'd see the Knights women ranked before the men this year, even after that Pensacola Christian game. But after they beat that JUCO, it was all but certain, with a little help from the commentator. That was that game that wouldn't end. If you remember the last home game, the referee kept putting more time on the clock. It was nonsense. David Hernandez on the free kick. It's headed by Ledesma for Dallas Christian. Nothing happening on that pass attempt. Here is Abea. Laura on the near side. Nice pressure from Fuentes, trying to start the counterattack. He hit the deck, got the pass away. Now a sliding play there by Melendez. Nicely done. Lara, near side of center circle. It's Ledesma again. Ramirez now the center back. Fires a cannon into the box, and just a little too far forward. They were looking for Lara there. Vega trying to get his guys jump started. Here's Navarro. Medina sends it away. Reyes. And that's going to be out of play off Melendez. So Hudson to throw it in for the Knights. 13th minute. Knights looking for their first win against Dallas Christian in quite some time, in a couple seasons at least. Dallas Christian already 1-0 in the region. Knights are 1-0-1. Other teams in the region, don't forget the Southwest region is split. You've got Kansas Christian on the northern half. They've been ranked most of the season. They are a tough team. We saw them in the championship game last year against Randall. Knights hosted the region tournament. The region tournament this year, I believe, is going to be at Randall. I think they're doing both the men's and women's tournaments. Starts late October into the first part of November as that cross goes for a goal kick. I'm going to look that up just to make sure, because the women and men were at two separate locations last year. But I do think Randall's hosting them both this year. Medina sends it forward. Olguin leaves it near side, chasing it down. Melendez. Nice battle again. Fuentes has made a couple of nice plays. Yeah, Randall will host the tournament that starts October 31st and runs to November 2nd. Foul was called. Free kick will be taken by Navarro. It's going to be headed out by Nunez. Knights still on the ball. Avila. Reyes sends it to the far side, but nobody's home. Knights, I mentioned how many players have scored. Anthony Tarones with 2 goals and 2 assists has 6 points on the year. Edgar Alvera with 5 goals leads the team with 10 points. Turnover there, but Fuentes, I think he applied just enough pressure there to force a clear, and now Hudson will throw it in. 17th minute. So the Knights, albeit extremely busy, maybe program record-setting busy this week. Nice ball there by Olguin. It's going to look like it's going to have just a little too much on it. Miscommunication. Now it's still alive. Govea catches it in the corner. Logan got back on his line, and then the defense recovers. Fuentes hits the deck, gets back up, gets back on the ball. Here is Hudson. Cross into the box. He kind of had to rush that. Not everybody was able to get situated, and it's going to be a throw-in. So nice recovery by the Dallas Christian defense there in that back line. Reyes. Over on that far side, Trejo looks like he got pushed down, no whistle. Jared Hernandez. Dallas Christian. Olguin surveys at center circle, sends it to the far side. Govea. Back to Olguin on the, I guess you'd call that a 1-2. It just stayed in play. Olguin trying to put the moves on David Hernandez, sends it into the box. And just to be sure, Navarro plays it back. Logan Vega claps the hand of his teammate there. Logan kind of got caught out of position. So corner kick now for Olguin. And the Crusaders, first corner of the game here in the 19th minute. Into the box, headed by the defense. So Knights escape the danger there. Govea got a ball, or got a hand, or got a foot on the ball, got a hand on the ball. It's going to be a goal kick. Nunez with some aggressive defense for the Crusaders. Alvera. Great ball to the far side. Opportunity for the Knights here. Fuentes. Defense comes to help. Fuentes being grabbed by Medina. No whistle. Boy, there was a lot going on there. They're letting them play, though. So Vega, top of the box. Good to see Logan get a couple opportunities. Ponce's been the starter this season, as Tristan Olvera has gone with the youth movement, but Vega's been the captain. Like I said, he made a terrific save against Cedar Valley to help clinch that win. The other senior is Abel Ramirez, who we haven't seen much of this year. Lara sends it low into the box. Logan Vega makes a play on it. 21st minute. A lot of up and down, good action, but no score yet. Dallas Christian put up 6 goals in their last game. Knights, again, kind of surprising that 1-1 draw at Arlington. Sometimes young teams can be inconsistent, though. Alvera. Backward volley by Melendez. Olguin was trying to chase it down. Now it's Abea. Oh, nice defensive play there by the Knights. That was Navarro. Terrific. Hernandez now. That was Jared Hernandez. This is Reyes. Kept his footing somehow there. Morton plays it back. What a move there. Faked out Ramirez. Now Morton back on the ball on the far side of your screen in a battle with Govea. Govea hits the deck. Players tripping all over the place. Dallas Christian looking very caffeinated here tonight, and the refs are letting a lot of action go. Oakland, which I'm all for, by the way. Perez, Nunez. As long as players don't get carried away with it, let them decide the action. It's good officiating. It's a physical game. It's, you know, here in the States, it's got this reputation by people who don't know what the hell they're talking about. It's a physical game, and you should allow the players to be physical. I think some of that in part comes from the top levels of soccer in the world. Nice shot there by Abeja. But, you know, all the flopping and stuff that goes on in the top leagues, you know, that kind of waters down the game to me. And that's, I think, why you see some Americans that have that sort of cynical opinion about soccer as, you know, not being a physical game, because anytime anybody gets near these guys, they're falling down, grabbing their ankles, flopping around like a beached whale. But you go to college soccer and you go to the real, you know, the lower level soccer leagues, you see the physicality. It's on display right now, right there with Alvera. He got pushed and shoved. So, yeah, don't ever let anybody tell you soccer is not physical. Huge collision over there. And the header is going to go out of play. It'll be a throw for Dallas Christian. Here is Abeja. Leaves it for Lara. Trickles it back for Abeja. There was not much defense to help Logan Vega there. Fortunately, Hudson came. Cleared it back for a corner here in the 25th minute. Second corner for Dallas Christian tonight. I think Logan would have liked a little more help there. Abeja looks like is going to take the corner on the near side. He goes short to Olguin. Abeja. Yeah, too much on that one. I'm not sure about that. It was an odd-looking play. Francisco Govea leads the team, 3 goals, 2 assists on the year. With those 8 points, he's tied with Angel Medell, who's not in the game, at least now. Maybe not active today. He leads the team with 4 goals, but as far as players who are out there right now. Oh, there's, as soon as I say it, so they brought in Angel Medell off the bench today, so he's out there right now. Also out there is number 16, that's Carlos Gomez. Ramirez far side to Govea. Anyways, it's interesting. They kind of got Govea playing a right back, maybe a midfielder spot. I'm not 100% sure. Andrew De Leon is also out there. Here's Ramirez. Waiting to see if they're taking a look and see if the Knights have made any changes yet. It's early for Tristan to use his subs. Well, it looks like they brought in Ray Garcia out there for the first time. Navarro with the header. That went into the back of De Leon. Inadvertent header now. Govea sends it into the box. Using the body, Navarro. Pass had just a little too much on it. Govea now. Govea comes forward. Like we said, more of maybe a defensive mid, but he's got the scoring abilities as well. Be a throw for the Crusaders. It trickles back to Ledesma. Abeja on the near side of your screen. Govea plays it back to Ramirez. Medina. Patient right now, Dallas Christian. Cleared out by Hudson. Crusaders still on the ball. Here's Gomez. Abeja. Olguin into the box. Logan Vega gets there before Medell does. So the leading scorer on the Crusaders is in here in the 29th minute and looking to make an immediate impact. Knights got to get some of the possession back here. It's been all Crusaders last couple of minutes. Trejo with a nice ball. That pass was off, but nobody else around, so Navarro will chase it back. Header by Melendez. Ramirez now Ledesma. Olguin. Gomez. There is Reyes trying to put some pressure. Crusaders just waiting for their moments and finding the spaces right now. Melendez. De Leon. It's back on it. Flicks it into the box. Too far forward. It'll be a goal kick. 30th minute. Late in this first half. Well, if you like goals, you've come to the wrong doubleheader so far. Women's game was scoreless through 90, and this first half appears headed that way as well. Still plenty of time, though. Which is a win for the Knights after giving up 7 goals a season ago against Dallas Christian, but this is obviously a very different team. Chris Shima, glad to be with you here tonight. Our final soccer broadcast of 2023. Thanks to everybody who stuck with us. Gomez with a nice ball, and Govea got away from him a little bit over on that far side. Morton trying to go through everybody, and that did not work. De Leon. Abea. We'll play it back to Ledesma. Gomez sends it into the box over the head of Hudson, but nobody around. Well, offside flag is up, so Olguin was off. But anyways, we are well aware that it was not perfect this year, but appreciate everybody's understanding, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed the broadcasts. Brian Venegas is in for the first time. Correction, that was Avila making the play. My apologies. Looking at the wrong numbers. Govea. Knights holding their own defensively. Can't get much going on the attack. You can see it's been pesky by the Crusaders. They were just kicking their legs out and throwing people to the ground. And much like their women's team, their guys are playing physical here today. Avila on the far side. Medell applying some pressure, sent forward, now headed by the Crusaders, and they're gonna call that, of all the stuff they've let go, they call Reyes for the foul. Crusaders going quickly. And that's kind of the product of going quickly at this level. The discipline is sometimes not there, and it'll be a throw for the Knights. Knights, as I mentioned, start of a busy week. Going to wrap up with 4 straight on the road. They're all going to be back to back to back to back. Starting on Thursday, ending on Sunday. More subs. Number 23 is Christopher Gallandino for Dallas Christian. Couple of nice headers. Knights back on the ball. Pressure by Medell as he wins it easily. De Leon back to him. Nice sliding play over there. The Knights, was that Trejo over there? Garcia saying it should be his throw. Tristan Olvera trying to sell it, and they do say it's a throw for the Knights. I believe that was Trejo who made that nice defensive play. Avila now chips it over to the far side, and Morton, the flag is up. Crusaders were appealing for an offside, and they were correct. So a long time for that free kick, just to send it back to the keeper, Beltran. That was a rocket headed down. Knights trying to get something on the counterattack. It hasn't had much to show for itself here tonight. Trejo sends it near side for Hudson. Olvera's been good on the header. He and Morton were in the same spot. Reyes tried for it. Garcia tried for it. He's whistled for a foul. So Dallas Christian will get the free kick here. Late in the first half, about 8 minutes and change to 8.5 to go until halftime. Running it down on the near side on that booming kick, De Leon, and is that going to be off the Knights? It will be. De Leon appears like he wants to take this corner kick. Here comes Medell. Corner kick number 3, Medell trying to keep everybody on their toes. Gomez. That was well to the left. 38th minute. Olvera. Pressure by Gomez again. Who got down the field quickly. Alex Hernandez could not get it through anybody there. Ramirez Medina. Nice run by Olguin, but Navarro makes sure it's a goal kick. Knights in the top 10 in the NCCAA. They are 10th. Didn't mention it during the women's game, but there is another possibility at play, and it's a longer shot. If the Knights unable to win the Southwest region and advance to the NCCAA tournament, you know, that win over the JUCO, big win over Arlington, they'd need to win at least one of these two against Dallas Christian and or Randall pretty handily, but they can move up the USCAA rankings and possibly play in that tournament if they don't qualify for the NCCAA tournament. Again, a lot would have to happen for that. I'm pretty sure of that. The power rankings in the USCAA are not kind to teams that are west of the Mississippi, which are few and far between, by the way. '40th minute now, and another goal kick to come. Be taken, as always, by Navarro. See what the USCAA power rankings are for the Knights. Yeah, they're 30th out of 31 teams still. We've talked about that before. That's probably not going to be likely, even if they have some bigger wins. Again, the USCAA is, you know, they vote with who they know. It's always been like that in that organization. I think we talked about that during the game against Cedar Valley, too, and how there are teams that haven't even won a game that are ahead of the Knights. You know, that's not a knowledgeable. Whoever's picking those teams is not paying attention to us at all, clearly. Nice to see the NCCAA paying attention. Shout out to you coaches and those of you who vote. giving the Knights some well-deserved love. This has been a great season in Tristan Olvera's second year. And again, we'll see what happens. The next poll for the NCCAA, you can check it on their website, will be out tomorrow, probably by lunch. I'm not exactly sure when they post that, but that 1-1 draw at Arlington might knock the Knights back out of the top 10. We'll see. Certainly, there might be people watching who are watching tonight. So this game could have an impact on it. But it'll be interesting. I'm curious to see if they'll still be in the top 10 or not. Arlington's kind of struggled this year, so that 1-1 tie is not going to help their case. Ledesma for Dallas Christian. Ooh, nice back heel, De Leon. Couldn't find his man, though. Boy, what is that? De Leon just shoved him to the ground, then had something to say, and there was no foul called. Which is fine as long as those don't go against us. And we've already seen a couple go against us, so that's a bad non-call then. That through ball intercepted. Gomez. Gallandino. Now see, the little ticky-tack stuff like that. Now, are you going to bring a card out for this? After our guy just got shoved to the ground on the other end. That is inconsistent. But it's a great opportunity for the Crusaders now as they have their leading scorer, Medell, looking for his 5th goal of the year. Right at the top of the box, just before the half here in the 43rd minute. Medell will fire it, and way too much on that. That was not a good opportunity. You've got to recognize as the leading scorer of your team when you're right outside the box in a tight game that neither team has really had a clear advantage on. If one goal is enough, you've got to make more of that opportunity than just firing it as hard as you can over the crossbar. So a minute and change left to go here in the opening half. We appear headed for a scoreless draw. Liam Brown is in. Shout out to the folks in my old home area of Western North Carolina who are probably watching Liam. He's out there now late in this first half. Maybe hoping for a Beltran mistake. Some fresh legs. Nice defense there by the Crusaders. That was well played. Going to be a throw by Gallandino taken quickly. It's been interesting being back in my hometown, but sometimes I miss those mountains in North Carolina. My knees don't miss them, but I do. It's been harder moving back to Ohio than I expected it to be after being in the South for so long. I kind of reacclimated to the culture of the South, and the culture of the Midwest is very different, and I'm struggling a little bit. Feeling a little homesick for the Carolinas. We should be at the half here, and the referee blows the whistle. So we go to the half. It's 0-0. Dallas Christian and Southwestern Adventist. We've played now 3 halves of this doubleheader, and still no goals to show for it. We'll go to the half. We'll be back in about 8 minutes. Knights and Crusaders underway after a scoreless first half. Chris Sheeman back here with you from the home studio in Cleveland, Ohio. Kendall Jenner is in town in Cleveland, Ohio to teach us all about business. Okay. I'll stick with my staying inside calling some college soccer with you all. Knights and Crusaders in that first half, really energetic effort by the Crusaders. Got to play a little bit under control. Knights have to limit the fouls a little bit more here in this second half. Knights also have to make more of their opportunities than they have. More of the possession probably in that first half to the Crusaders. Not really a dominating first half by any stretch for Dallas Christian, but a well-played half. Dallas Christian 4-5, 1-0 in the region. Knights are 3-3-1, 1-0-1 in the region. Jared Hernandez. Senior Knight Logan Vega gets the start in front of the net for SWAU. His second start, third game overall this year. Logan Vega, the senior, who's played big minutes, especially last year, really was a big part of the rebuild a season ago for Tristan Olvera. Held down the fort in front of the net. Olvera, now Reyes. On the far side, Fuentes in a battle with Melendez. Nice ball to Jared Hernandez going 1-2. Fuentes cross into the box. All the crosses seem low today for the Knights, too. Avila chips it near side. Here is Reyes. Correction, Trejo. Grabbed by Nunez and a late whistle, but he does get the call. Well, second half of the doubleheader. You guys know this by now, but my kitty cat is ready for attention. Why don't you come up here and sit down and talk to the folks? Come on, you can come up here. Free kick and an opportunity for Trejo. Knuckled it in, but everybody kind of slow to get there. Offside flag might be up here, and the ball does go into the back of the net, but yeah, Morton was way off. Do you want to come up here, or do you just want to attack my arm? Good Lord. Kitty cats are anarchists, ladies and gentlemen. David Hernandez plays it forward. 49th minute underway here in the second half. Knights and Crusaders here on senior night. Final home game for Southwestern Adventist and the start of a very busy week. 5 games this week, if you count Sunday. Playing today at home. Off for 2 days, Thursday at Randall, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at Oakwood University for the Adventist tournament against Oakwood Union. Knights looking for a foul on the far side on that sliding challenge. Fuentes hit the deck. Did they get their wish? Beltran can't believe it, but I think they did get the foul call. It was just outside the box. As you can hear the wind really whipping. So for Trejo, who has 2 assists on the season, opportunity for assist number 3 here, maybe. Maybe even a goal. It's a tough angle to take a shot here. Trejo directing everybody to get where he wants them to go. In a tight game, these are so important. Trejo went low with it, and it's cleared out. Chases the ball down. It will be a throw here for the Knights. Headed out again, so the defense for the Crusaders holds their ground. Perez with the header. And it's going to be a throw for Dallas Christian. Dallas Christian, first of 2 on the road this week. They're at Central Christian on Wednesday. That'll be in Kansas. Mentioned it in the first half. If you're joining us late, the Knights have entered the top 10 NCCAA poll for the first time in program history. Maybe for any program for the Knights. A lot of firsts under Tristan Oliveira with both the men and women. One of the great young coaches in soccer. You got to keep your eye on him maybe for some awards this year. The National Coaches Association, I think, does their own awards. And hopefully for Southwestern and Venice, we'd like to keep Tristan under the radar. We want to hang on to Tristan Oliveira as long as we can. But he's somebody, I can tell you, folks, in 20 years of broadcasting, I've gotten to know enough about coaches to know who's going to be rising the ranks. And Tristan Oliveira, it goes both ways. We'll talk about it a little bit more. Olguin and the Crusaders now have an opportunity via the set piece, and in a tight game, we want to focus on these. Abea now will take it. Abea fires, and he's just got too much on it tonight for the Crusaders. Great energy, but way too much on everything they're trying to do. But anyways, I've found that some coaches are happy at the small college level, and they'll stay a good long time. So I've met young coaches who I've thought, this is somebody who can move up if he wants to or she wants to, and they stay put because they like where they are. So it's not a given. But anyways, yeah. As far as we're concerned, keep Tristan Oliveira to ourselves. Morton plays it into the box on the far side. Too much on that one, and Beltran backs off as that goes for a throw-in for the Crusaders. Tristan's been nice to deal with for me, too. I've given soccer coaches a well-deserved hard time at times this year because most of them at this level are ridiculous. They think they're coaching in the Premier League, or I don't know what their mindset is. The soccer culture is sometimes that. Is that going to be a goal kicker? Yeah, that was out of play. But anyways, Tristan's anything but that. He's been so gracious and helpful to me. Beltran now directing traffic. We are 9 minutes and change into this second half. 8 minutes and change, I should say. Let's try that again. 9 minutes and change. I had it right the first time. It's getting late in Cleveland, Ohio. 10:23. My brain stopped working, evidently, after 10. Good Lord. We need some goals. We have not had any here tonight. The women's game ended in a 0-0 draw. Another foul called on Dallas Christian. Hudson will take a free kick here. So many great freshman additions to this team by the Knights. You also have Fuentes, who's played well here tonight, who is a sophomore. Losing Logan Vega will be tough, but Ponce hopefully has soaked up all Logan can give him as far as knowledge is concerned, and Ponce also has played well at times. The freshman keeper who started most of the games this year for the Knights. Olguin. Opportunity maybe for Govea. Back now to Olguin, and then we have whistles. Player is down for Dallas Christian, so they tried to let the attack go, but yeah, you got somebody holding their face like that, official's got to stop play. So injury timeout, we will step aside here. So for Dallas Christian, we are back to live action. They've got an opportunity. Govea sends it into the box. Avila was there. Morton. And it's going to go out of play as he was looking for Alvera. Krishima back here with you, 59th minute. Two Southwest Region foes and a scoreless draw. Crusaders have won 4 of the last 5 meetings against Southwestern Adventist. Dallas won last year 7-0. Knights' last win in this stretch was in 2021. It's 4-3 in extra time. Now, we talked about it during the women's game, and I initially got it wrong because I forgot about the rule change. There is no extra time in the regular season anymore. They got rid of that. So if we're even at the end of 90 minutes, that's it. So we have another foul, and a yellow card comes out for Dallas Christian. I didn't see anything. Maybe it was something out of our field of vision, but again, when you're in a tight game in the 60th minute, half hour to go, trying to make something out of this. Trejo, though, left it short. Abea, easy clear. Knights are 6th in the NCCAA in total assists. 13 assists on 18 goals scored. This has been one of the more remarkable things, is to see the unselfishness. You know, sometimes when you're this young of a team, everybody wants to come in and make an impact and show what they can do. And Tristan Olvera has done a nice job getting these kids to mature and mature quickly. Play together as a team. So Knights 6 in assists with 13 on the season. They're 8th in the NCCAA with 2.6 goals per game. That average appears headed downward after today. Always a good second half team at home, though, the Knights. We've seen that before. Opportunity in the box is squashed by the Crusaders. Can the Crusaders get a counterattack going? Boy, it is just a helter-skelter kind of game. It's not had any flow. It's not had any rhyme or reason. This is a nice little run here and a good ball that goes to Canada, who's in the game. Giovanni Canada outside the box. Look out. Oh. Govea almost had another goal to his totals. He was looking for his 4th. Again, just too much on it. Goal kick to come here in the 62nd minute. Navarro will take it. Perez gets it back from Olguin. Ledesma to the far side for Nunez. And a quick defensive play, Trejo wins it. And then just like that, gives it right back up. This has just been sloppy. Here's Melendez on the far side. Gives himself a run. Sent in by Olguin. Header by Govea. Morton, Olvera. And miscommunication there. Gomez, opportunity on the low shot. Logan Vega bobbled, but makes a relatively easy save for him here in the 63rd minute. Reyes, another turnover. Govea, then it's cleared out. Nunez will throw it in. David Hernandez wearing the captain's band. Ledesma. Ramirez into the box. Cleared out. Govea and Trejo last to touch it. Knights and Crusaders, lone meeting of the season unless they meet in the region tournament. Again, Randall is going to host that. It starts Halloween night. Goes to November 2nd. So the Knights with this busy week where they play 5 games in 7 days. And then after that, they'll be off until the 31st. So a couple weeks to regroup, get ready for hopefully a tournament run. I think this is a team that can make some noise if they play a little more consistent than they have been, at least in the prior to that Arlington game on Thursday and starting here today. Although they haven't played bad here today, it's just not been a clean game either way. It's been one of those ragged. Reyes heads it into the box, but easy play for Beltran. Again, Edwin Beltran starting in front of the net for Dallas Christian tonight. Alexis Hernandez, their normal starter. Gomez sends it forward. They play it back to Vega. And nobody's on the near side, or on that right side there. I'm not sure what Logan was thinking. 66th minute. We're just going to turn down whatever that clicking sound is until that's over. Navarro will clear. I thought he would. It's in for Govea. Defense holds. Still danger, though. Perez fires. And Logan Vega off the header. Makes a play on it. Trejo hits it forward. And it's too far forward. Another goal kick to come. So we got some subs coming in. And it looks like Abel Ramirez, the senior here on senior night, will come in here in the 71st to finish this one out. We haven't seen much of Ramirez this season. Certainly made an impact last year, though. He's out there at center circle. Nice play by Morton. Tried to get it through the sliding challenge. Avila with the header. Avila again over the head of the defense. We talked about this during the women's game, and honestly what might happen here is somebody has to make a mistake. We didn't see any mistakes in the women's game that would cause a goal, but we're going to have a corner kick here, so really important one for Dallas Christian now in this tight game as we get later and later. Olguin will take it. Well, he's going to give way now. They've been taking these short. Here's De Leon. He's going along with this one as Olguin gets into the box. Chips it in. Headed out by the defense. Here is Nunez outside the box. He sends it in. Vega taps it, and it's put into the back of the net. It's Olguin, I believe. No, the flag was up. No goal. Offside. So take that goal off the scoreboard. Let's see if we got that. So no goal. I thought we had the replay. Let's see if we got that replay. I'll wait for a moment where I can safely load it. Ooh, that one hit the top of the crossbar. Okay, now's a good time to do it. Yeah, well, we didn't get enough of that really to get a good, clear idea on what happened there. But the goal is off the scoreboard. It's 0-0 still. Ball rolls to Beltran. Nunez will throw. Govea. And Hudson sends it into the parking lot. It's going to be a throw-in and not a corner, I believe. Perez coming over. Perez rips it into the box. Beautiful head on that one, but it's too far to the right. And once again, the Knights are escaping here. This is very much like the second half of the women's game where it felt like Dallas Christian was getting all of the opportunity and the Knights were kind of just dropping back and holding on for dear life. Crusaders going to earn another throw-in here. Abea's going to come back in as De Leon goes out. Here's Ramirez. Sends it low on the deflection. Abea with his fresh legs. Fergama's on the near side. Oof. Govea was just off. Govea now back on it. Crusaders knocking on the door again. Abea fires it. He is just doing everything with out and no control whatsoever. Part of that is the defense, forcing you to take those shots. Part of that comes from discipline. Knights just not getting anything on this end right now. Still plenty of time in this one, but like we said during the women's game, whoever can get a goal here might be the winner. This might be a 1-0. That's going to be over the line. Martin just running out of room. Ramirez will throw. See, that's a situation where you have to stop. This is what I mean when I say Dallas Christian is just trying to go too quick. The passes sometimes, you know, it's just way off the mark. Fuentes sends it down to the far side. Is anybody there? There is not anybody there. Was it deflected off a Crusader? It's going to be a throw-in for Dallas Christian. So Melendez will throw. Hudson looking to throw it in. Huge kick by Beltran. Look at Vega now going to pick it up. He'll try to drop kick it. Right now the Goldies just passing it to each other. Here come the Knights, trying to get the counterattack going. Alex Hernandez, now Morton. Beltran got there. Players falling all over the field. This has been a wacky game. It's been ugly, too. It's been really, really ugly. There's a difference between this 0-0 draw and the women's. The women's, there was some fantastic defense on display. Now Fuentes into the box. Fuentes fires, and that's short of the post. I think they took Beltran out, and I think that is Alexis Hernandez in the game now. Yeah, that's number 0. So Hernandez, who normally starts, came in here in this second half. Allows the corner kick now. So Trejo will take it. Knights here in the 77th minute. And that's headed out by the defense. Fired back in by the Knights, but Dallas Christian now will try for the counter. Abea. De Leon back in. Gomez goes back to Abeja. Blocked by Vega. What a play. How many big saves has Logan Vega made with his opportunities? Huge save. Knights do give up the corner kick, though. And again, we'll see if this is going to be a short one or not. Abea is over there. I believe De Leon. He's going to chip it in. Just over the head of Ramirez. Trying to chase it down. Galladino. And that's going to be, is that another corner? It will be. This time De Leon is all by himself. Now here comes Abea. And that's going to be fired. Logan Vega makes another terrific save. Unbelievable by Logan Vega here tonight. We'll replay that one if we have a chance to do it. We will here on this throw-in. Look at Logan Vega. Just a quick volley after the free kick, and then, wow, right to Vega. All right, back to live action. We've got 11 minutes to try to get a goal here tonight. Over on the far side, Alex Hernandez. It'll be a throw. Hudson sprints over. We're going to get a sub as Ramirez goes out, I believe. Couldn't quite see the jersey number over there. We'll check on that. This time it's going to be a throw for Dallas Christian. So Knights come up empty there. Hudson with the header, but it's out of bounds. Dallas Christian did find the back of the net. Offside call. Negated the goal, which at least from our vantage point appeared to be accurate, but it's hard to tell from the angle that we're at. Fuentes plays it back. Well, Ramirez is still out there. I'm not quite sure who the sub was. I apologize, folks. It's hard over on that far side sometimes. Counterattack on for the Crusaders. Canada, top of the box. Sliding challenge made by Avila. Nice play. Ball chipped into the box, headed out by David Hernandez. 81st minute now, nearing 9 minutes to go in this one. Some more fresh legs out there for the Crusaders. Perez on the far side, going to whip it into the box. Back heel play up in the air. Trejo gets a boot on it. Here's Govea sending it low, diving Logan Vega again. Galandino, home crowd looking for a handball called. And now we have the whistle. I'm not quite sure. Did they call that after that much time? So the appeals by the home crowd for handball apparently were successful, but they let Dallas Christian. Not a very decisive call, to say the least. So Trejo is going to take it. Trejo into the box. And a goal kick to come here in the 83rd. So Hernandez. Header by Galandino. Dell's pass is off. Sliding Galandino to win the ball. Nadell battling with Trejo. And is that the offside flag being raised, or is Nadell shaken up, or is it a combination of the two? Looks like they called a foul as Nadell took that hit, so he and Abeja again. We'll see who ends up taking it. It will be Abeja. And that header is going to stay in play. Ooh, Galandino. He was off on that one. 6 minutes to go. Somebody trying to find the back of the net in one of our two games, please. Oh. Some more subs coming in. So Navarro booms it forward. Header by Alvera. Hernandez sends it high into the Knights and out of play. Throw in for Hudson and the Knights to come. 85th minute. And another tight one. Avila trying to run it down. Battling with Govea over on that far side. De Leon. Hudson appeared to touch it last. Perez again. Try to get it into the box here. Cleared out by the Knights. Another throw to come. Nice clear out by Trejo there. Here come the Knights now. It's Morton. Alvera, the leading scorer on the team. Good aggressive defense. Crusaders there. It will be a throw for the Knights just outside the box. Hernandez, yeah, Hudson's going to throw it in. He usually does. And it's cleared out right to Avila. Slides to keep possession. Gets it right to Hernandez into the box. Correction to Ramirez. Collision there has a Dallas Christian player down with inside 3 minutes to go. Hernandez wanted a foul called. I think it's going to be a goal kick. A chippy game, and you can see here in this injury timeout that wind is whipping directly in the face of Hernandez, the keeper for Dallas Christian. So we'll see what he does with this kick here. He's gotten some boomers into the air despite the wind. Oh, De Leon with a nice pass. Govea looking to get it into the box. It's deflected off the Knights. Crusaders sprinting for the ball so they can take this corner kick here. 89th minute. De Leon again just chips it in, headed out by Morton. Alex Hernandez near us. Taking back Gallandino. Into the box, the header, right to Logan Vega. Logan implores everybody, sprint down. We've got a minute left. It's over the head of Alvera. Morton now. Nice defensive play by Ledesma. Counterattack now for Abea over on the far side. Look out, is this onside? If it is, it's trouble, and it's a goal. Govea to Gallandino, Dallas Christian takes a 1-goal lead. 38 seconds to go in this one. So the Crusaders strike first. And the Knights will only have precious seconds to try to capitalize and counter. And at best now, a draw for the Knights. Well, it appears that the top 10 appearance will be short-lived for Southwestern Adventist. And they actually kept the clock going, so that's it. They're out of time, and Dallas Christian comes to town and wins it 1-0 in the 90th minute. A heartbreaker for the Knights, who fall to 3-4-1, excuse me. Dallas Christian evens their record at 500. That's it for soccer as they go on the road for they'll wrap up this busy week at Randall and then at the Adventist tournament at Oakwood University. Good luck to both soccer teams. We'll be with you again for volleyball coming up on next Tuesday against Arlington at 6 p.m. Thanks for watching, everybody. Again, your final, Dallas Christian 1.